I would go to Coronation Market and sometimes I would buy 50 coconut. Or introduction to her family channel.
You have to take them apart, don't you?
Yeah, when you get this now, they have to assemble this for you, you know. Hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Hope you're having a blessed time. Safe. Me there, may I try to keep you safe. It look like we have to soon start cut back.
Mom and Dad aren't here. They went in St. Mary, and you guys is just a little
I may have sweet potatoes. I'm gonna make a little sweet potatoes salad. So until we see you again on this camera, it's gonna be. Good morning, family, YouTube family. Good morning. It's a beautiful day. I am on the outside and all of that. I hope that you and the fam bam are having a beautiful day, and I hope that everything is going okay. It's another day in JA, and I'm on the outside. I'll be doing a little sweeping up and all of them something there. So let me show you what I'm up to. I am be outside pretty much all of today. Not really pretty much all, most of the morning, because I'm gonna do a little stuff, you know. So this is like a Caribbean thing where we come out from most time through the year. Most of the times, due to the climate in Jamaica, this is how we do. Come out every morning and sweep. We don't have that cold weather like you, that you have to, you know, stay indoors here some time of the year. Most mornings, in most of the year, we can come out in Jamaica and sweep up. So I'm gonna be taking you along with me. I'm gonna be in another kitchen doing a little straightening up, doing a few little different things. So as I go along, I'm gonna be taking you along with me and all of that. So hope you're having a beautiful day and all of that. Oh, no, me are the greatest vlogger, camera smart, whatever. But I'll be taking you along with me. I'm gonna brush up right here. So now, may I get a cup of tea and come back and check back in with you. Family, I'm inside of the little kitchen, as I tell you. I am going to make myself a cup of tea over here. I think yes, the aunt Camera girl is inside. She have exams online. So try to get that gas here. So okay, so I don't know why it never that light, but this one decided to light. So I was saying to you that Camera girl is over on the other house and she is having exams. I'm still look dark, yes, I don't know why, but I guess that's I don't know what's happening. But let's think about the natural light. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, so she's on the inside having exams, and me, I'm gonna make the tea over here. So, because I was outside sweeping and I wanted some people straightening up inside here. So I'm just care of them. I'm gonna make me a cup of tea right now. So I don't know what I'll be having for breakfast, but my main issue to come over here and to do. We did Zoom class over here yesterday, and I'm gonna be making some gizzadas. The one of my little sister. So I'm gonna do it over here. When me just like bake pudding, when I do come to bake pudding often, can't bother and stuff and fried fish, and always come over here. And I've not made gizzadas in, I can't tell you how long, family. So besides, I may go grate the coconut and all like that. So I have over here so for wash off and so. So I'm gonna make some Thai and make a cup of tea right over here, and then I go put in the hand or I go make my gizzarda them. So family, I'm gonna make my tea. It's ginger and honey. I'm gonna look at it. It's honey and ginger. And I'm going to be putting a few crackers in there. I take it so low this morning. This is breakfast. Doing a little fasting, so I just break it. So this is breakfast, my tea and a few crackers. And it's really overcast on the outside. So I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna be doing my dog food, some food like a pot of food for my puppy. But I think I'll do that in a video for you to see when I prepare for my puppy. Them sometimes, not all the time. When you actually do this, how often do you do this? I'm for low key, you can't buy store beans every day. That depends outside. I wash out garbage and all them something. Turn up garbage bucket and I wash it out. And so I'll catch in the next clip. In the next clip, I think I'll be starting to prepare for my gizzadas. So family, I'm gonna do the coconut now. Move this from here. So we're gonna break them. That always do it and save the water. You really have them patience. I mean, I have the one there, but yeah. So I'm going to show you. This is the type of coconut where you, I show the type of coconut where you use make gizzarda. So right here, so I'm going to strain it off. Because camera girl love coconut water. So dad always in love have the patience then. I have to break all 50, 60 of them like this, and I not have it, but I try. So I not be enough. I not break enough. So. Normally I use the machine, but I just go on, but it's not work out for me. So when I finish break them and I dig them out, I come and show you which one you use to make the gizzarda. And I'll tell you a little bit about my life with baking and gizzardas. I've been coming from a very long place, far place family there. Outside there you can't see me, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see. You see the cloud? Weather look like it out for rain. But the breeze is cool, so I'm glad for the cool breeze, honestly, because you know they'll come in up as well. There is something there. So I'm gonna finish break these coconuts. And I'm gonna sit outside if the weather allows me, and great. And then I'll show you where I go from there. So me catch you in the next clip. Me just drink my little tea and eat the crackers, and me move on to something else to eat as me go along the day. I just wanna show you what I'm doing a little different way. a little different. We are Debbie Live things to do. You see me mostly on the cooking channel, and you see me on the Debbie Deb string, but there's a lot more to my life. Different more than, you know, all of different things. All of us have all of different things that people don't know. So I'm just showing you some of the little things you never see before about me. Alright now family, so I have my next pan. Pan is still down so low. So I have my coconut here. So this, let me show you which one. This is the direct one for it. You see, this is the direct coconut. Yeah. For the this is not, this can go on to, but yeah, you have the one with extra something there. So give them a little rinse off. The rinse is already. I need a little rinse off again. Alright, so I have my coconut. So normally when I'm grating a lot of coconut, I would really like have it in water. I mean I grate not for rundown though, you know. Yeah. Even for rundown, but like the one for the gizzarda, yeah, you don't want it in and hold it for water. It's really hard to grate. Really hard to grate. We say grater in Jamaica. You don't know what I'm talking, but it's really hard. But you know, let me tell you something. Let me stop here and share something with you. Before I met Dad, I worked a few places, 9 to 5. And then I started, when I went out on my own, I started being my own business person. There were times when I would go, I have been to Curacao, I think about 28 times. I was an ICI. Them call we informal commercial importer or something like that. But we would go and buy stuff in Curacao from the free zone, and then we would ship it down to Jamaica, and then we would clear our goods, and then we would, you know. So that was, I did that for a few years, and then after that I started baking. I started doing gizzadas and toto, but not the type that you saw. I showed it there on David's the cooking channel. I did a different one. I am yet to show you that toto. Me invent that farmer, that recipe for that toto. I have yet to show you because I haven't made that toto in almost over 25 years. But I still remember. But I invented it. I would do it, and maybe one day, maybe I would do it along with gizzadas. I did that for years as a form of income. And I would do the gizzadas by the dozen, and I had to label it. I supplied pharmacies and shops and gas stations and all those little outlets where, you know, do them like something there. Carrot cakes too, I would do. But I did the gizzada on a wide scale. Me alone, not employ nobody. So I am very, very much versed on these things. Then when I got pregnant with Jerno, I had to stop it. I did it on a wide scale. And I didn't have a drive when I was doing it. It was after that I got a little drive. I would go to Coronation Market, and sometimes I would buy 50 coconut, part it in 2 bags. And those times we'd have to just rely on the big yellow buses. And then I would, oh, it was so much. I would have to get off at my stop, maybe leave one of my bags somewhere. Me know somebody that time Dad gone work, if Dad not gone work. I don't think, I never met Dad yet. I didn't meet him yet. I did a little of it when I met him, but not a lot. Not a lot. So I would do this on my own. That was my form of income to pay my rent, my light, my water, to buy food, and my little savings, and all of my other little bills. I would do that to take care of myself. So as I was doing this, I haven't done gizzada in years. I have one gizzada recipe or one gizzada video on the cooking channel. So I am making some gizzadas for my little friend. She's my dear little Dan, so I'm making them to ship off to her. So I'm gonna be start gratering, but so I'm gonna grate all of these. I don't know how much I'll get, but you know me not gonna die all the time. So time time is cool on the outside. So I give myself about 45 minutes with these. I don't know if we still subverse. First time I slap off this in a half an hour or 20 minutes. But you get older now, so I don't know what I want. So when we finish, I'll check back with you. Because I need to show you how I spice up this trash, coconut trash. I need to show you that I don't squeeze the milk out of it and then use the trash. I don't do that. But next clip. Okay, now family. So I have not grated all because a long time we don't grate a coconut. If anything that we do the rest soon. Yeah. So you know, people are going to look on this and this is not a tutorial, you see. But everybody looking to do things the easiest way or the easier way, you know. But Miss Debbie, can I use my food processor? I don't know, you'd have to try it. Because this is how it must look. You don't want any form of liquid. And all these little, it must be like this. You don't want to get any of these little parts that are left back in there. Sometimes when you grate the coconut, little pieces like these, you need to search out them and to remove them, you know. These things take a lot of time, and these days people are not prepared to do anything. So I'm looking about a dozen like medium-sized gizzadas from this. It's going to be going to the United States, so I have to spice it up. No preservatives other than spices, no rum, no nothing. So I'm going to be put on that some cinnamon powder. And you have to spice it to taste it. Spice it to your taste. So I'm putting in that in cinnamon powder. I am putting in mixed spice. And I am going to be grating this whole nutmeg in there. This is going to be the most preservative agent in it. The nutmeg will keep it. You know, I told you about nutmeg. It can preserve things. Didn't I tell you? Yes, it can preserve. I'm not going to tell you where it preserves now. I'm looking about food. I can't really talk that right now. But back in the olden days, people would use it to preserve certain things. So this is a real, this spice here, it goes a long way in preserving, tenderizing and preserving. Yeah. So I'm putting this all nutmeg in there. I'm going to be putting some vanilla. I don't want to get it too wet, so I put about that. And I normally use, back in the days, I'll be using the yellow almond you see me use. But I am not going to town, so may I use the cladder one here. And this look like a real frozen version. So I'm going to be putting in some brown sugar. And you want the sugar to be this color. You see it? It must brown. It not too the light color sugar, granulated white granulated. Them sugar don't work for this. You see? So I'm going to be putting in a reasonable amount because it must be something, the filling is something that is sweet. I'm putting a reasonable amount of this brown sugar here. And I'm going to show you. And if you don't get the brown sugar, you can put a little tip of molasses, nice flavor, and to give it that color here. But I have this brown one, so I'm going to have to put no molasses. So I'm going to be mixing it together now thoroughly to see what it looks like. I haven't done this in, hold on camera girl, I haven't done this in over almost, I don't know, something here is
maybe
now.
about 2-3 years.
3 years? No, sir.
No, maybe 2 years.
The last one I know me do, are the one we have up on the cooking channel.
So maybe 2 years.
Yeah. So you want to coat this up, family, until you don't see any form of white trash in there. That's how it goes. And it's not supposed to have any liquid running in there. So you want to go get it all coat up now until you don't see any brown, and come back. I don't put any salt in mine. I don't boil mine. I just do it like this, and I'll show you. And as I've showed you on the video, I see people boil it. I don't know. I feel them style. I don't know where them get that from. You know? I mean, no, I can't tell anybody, but now ask me, I clip in this. You know? So you see, as you mix the white part, it starts dissolving the sugar, all of them spices. This is the perfect color of the gizzarda fillings. Yeah. So I'm gonna mix it and leave it there to, you know, make the spices just get nice up in it. And then I am gonna come back and I'm gonna mix the dough. The dough is more something like a pie shell, something like that. Or you do pie dough, something like that. But I gotta take a look at 5. I feel sleepy. So when you see me again, you won't see any white. And it must have this moisture in there, you see? Because I don't take the milk from the coconut. Some people make gizzardas and they squeeze the milk from the coconut, do whatever they want to do with, and then the trash when I have no flavor, no taste, then put sugar and sit in pan and make gizzarda. I'm gonna do that. So I'll catch you in the next clip, fam. So as you go along, you will see some of these. They will appear. This is some of the this is what I'm talking. What is, where is it? But it's a piece. The where it is. I was showing you some little broad piece. Is this piece? Yeah. So you'll have to remove these. Yeah. Me always eat them with the sugar. Yeah. So coming to come. Carry me right back to the days of gizzarda making. Next clip, family. So family, this is where I am. I dragged my foot really today a bit, but that's how life goes. I don't really have force it. So I didn't show you when I was making the dough. Unfortunately, I did not get to vlog that. So that's the size I want them. It looks like I might get about 12 or 15. I'm trying to see if I get 5 on the straight, then I'll have 15. So this is the size that I'm making them at. I always do them single, you know. Some people roll out the whole of the dough. That's too much pressure upon my hand and my shoe. So I want to make them not too thin, and I just want to make them this size. So I'm trying to see if I will get 15. Yeah. So I taught myself how to do this from I was a young girl, and as I said before in a prayer clip, I used it to make a living for a few years, and it did it just right for me. So I forgot. I try never to forget where I'm coming from. So right now, if me have the strength and not this me have to live off of, I can live off it. You see what I say? So yeah, this is the size I want them for a specific reason. So when I'm through, I'll come back. Okay, now family, I am filling the cases right here. You know, so everything I like it take a little time. So I'm just, these cases are small, so I'm using a small spoon to fill them out. And this will drop here, so you don't want it in there. Okay, you know what gonna happen? What gonna happen, Cole? When it start baking, gonna burn. And just run right under the bottom of the others. I don't want to press down the top too much either. You know? I'm going to finish all of these, family, and come back. So, family, I am going to put this in the oven right now. And I might have a few more to do, but these are a gift to somebody. And the rest that is left, me have a lot more filling. The camera girl says she's going to do 2. She's going to do some, so I'm going to put them right there in the oven. You set the timer?